and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, we have to lead today with the NFL draft. I just want to let everybody know that I called nearly every first 10 or 15 picks. I did not pick Denver picking Patrick Surtain, so my Dallas Cowboys had to go Penn State. But the Cincinnati Bengals could not resist teaming up Joe Burrow again with LeVar Chase. Not a bad pick. They need to focus on the offensive line for the rest of the draft. But the bottom line is the draft was interesting. And I can't believe that Mac Jones fell all the way to the New England Patriots. How lucky is this? Everybody thought want to be first. Folks, if you fall in the draft, you get on a better team. But the draft was fun. And you know, the biggest thing I want to comment about the draft is he had this gigantic crowd of vaccinated people in Cleveland. It was a mob. But your Congress, even though they're vaccinated, socially spaced. I mean, what a contrast. The NFL draft mob crowd and Congress socially distanced with masks on, even though they're vaccinated. The Kentucky Derby's tomorrow. Are you going? Are you watching? I know this. The weather is supposed to be beautiful. I'm hosting a small Kentucky Derby party, and I can't believe it's going to be as beautiful as it is. And by the way, I don't pay attention to horse racing. I don't even know who the hell's running. But it's still fun. It's our day. It's Kentucky's day once a year. All right, to politics. Tim Scott. This just... You know, there's so many things that just define it all. Sums it all up. Tim Scott being called Uncle Tim on Twitter and it not being taken down instantly, and the left not saying a word about it. Think about that. Sums it all up, doesn't it? Tim Scott, because he is a conservative Republican, well, he doesn't get to be a black man. Sums up politics in the American Communist 10 like nothing else. Rudy Giuliani, boy, he came out firing, didn't he? I mean, he came out firing. And how hysterical, just like I said, remember, I was a prophet, I said, Rudy Giuliani isn't going to get caught with stuff on his phone. He's not a crook anyway. Sure enough, that's what he told Tucker Carlson. He said, I didn't care if they took any of this stuff, but based upon the language in the warrant, they should have taken the Hunter Biden laptops because they were electronic devices, but they didn't want to take Hunter Biden's laptops. Hysterical. 75% fewer people watched Joe Biden's joint session of Congress. You wonder why we all wonder about the old election? He couldn't get a crowd no matter what went down on election night in the days that followed. Nobody, 75% fewer people watched his joint congressional speech than Trump's. Nobody likes this guy. DJ Envy, it's called DJ Envy. He's a member of the Breakfast Club. He's a black man, too, who's under fire for defending the Columbus police officer who shot and killed little Miss Bryant. Isn't that interesting? By the way, the more times that we have people like Tim Scott speak out and DJ Envy speak out based upon facts, the better this country will be. Chicken shortage. What do you think about this? You know, we raise chickens for the eggs. I think we need to start raising chickens en masse. My wife would never let anybody kill them, though. How about that? A chicken shortage in this country. What's Chick-fil-A going to do? How messed up is this? The Derek Chauvin trial, the feds had a backup plan that if the guy was acquitted, they were going to arrest him on an old charge as soon as the announcement of the... I mean, you don't think the fix was in for this guy? Isn't that unbelievable? Can't make it up. Prince Harry. I rarely talk about the royals, but I have to bring this up because I called this one too. I said Harry is going to regret when he goes back to England for Philip's funeral and he comes back home, he's going to regret what he did with Oprah. Word is he regrets it. And I predict this is the beginning of the end of him and Meghan. He and Meghan. Just think what Meghan's going to do to old Prince Harry when he says he regrets that interview. It isn't going to work. Prince Harry's homesick already. Trump and DeSantis. Trump indicated, remember I called this one forever ago. Trump himself is now saying that DeSantis might be a pretty good running mate. And it's because it's Florida. I wish Tim Scott was the governor of Florida. But I get the whole DeSantis running mate thing. I really do. Manchin. Manchin is speaking out even against the $6 trillion debt that he wants to lay upon our country, old Joe Biden. Seattle police, just like Louisville, 200 cops quit. Can you blame them? They let the bad guys take over a police precinct. The high school runner. How sad is this that a high school runner ready to set a record collapses at the finish line, and she claims that it was the mask? High school kids having to wear masks outside is absurd. Sonic energy. This ought to scare the hell out of everybody. They're concerned that there was a sonic energy attack in D.C. They felt something, kind of Star Wars-y. That's where the weapons are coming. Isn't it amazing that we watch the sci-fi movies a long time ago, and now we're getting the weapons that we used to think, oh, that's all made up. Not anymore. Last but not least, I want to mock Carl Linder Jr., or the third, or whatever he is. He's telling the FCC fans, wait, be patient, be patient. And I posted this, and I just have to mock it. If you're a Cincinnati professional sports fan, we're used to that line, aren't we? Reds, Bengals, be patient. I say Cincinnati sports fans have been patient enough. Our teams suck. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Enjoy this beautiful day and have a great Derby day.